Hello. So this is going to be a quick one. Well, it's the basic, you know. I'm doing my little S10 scenario 10 wrap up, and then an outpost phase. It's typically what I try to do in between. They're usually shorter, only 10-15 minutes. So it took me 5 tries to beat this scenario. Minor changes. Ultimately, what the ultimate solution was for me was to stop spending my cards too early. I did finally. There's the math that says you get 25 turns if you guys have 10 cards, but you lose a lot of turns just burning one card. If you do one card outside of rest, in other words, take damage too much, or use one of those cards that says once per scenario. If you use our abilities that says once per scenario, so you lose the card completely. If you do that in the first 5 cards, you lose 4 rounds. If you do that in the second, in either of the 4 rounds, you're going to lose 4 rounds or 3 rounds. So if you do it in 5, you'll lose one of your 4 round turns because it goes 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 before you're out of turns and you exhaust. So if you do it on 5, then you're only going to get one of your 4s. You lose 4 rounds, and then it goes 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. If you do it later, like when you're on your third, when you're doing three turns, you're only going to lose depending on when you do it, for the first 3, because you basically lose the next round of cards. One card will cost you the next round of turns, all of them. The math is weird the way it comes out that way, but so the earlier you do it, the bigger bigger damage it does, and it's really just the way it plays out. You really lose 1 turn, but you're losing 1 turn for every round. And then in the last round, when you have 1, you won't have that turn because you will lose that round. That's why it comes out to losing 4 rounds or 3 rounds. It's not like you really lost 4. You just lost 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way down until you have none. So the earlier you do that, the longer that effect is on you. Okay, so anyway, I did get through it. It actually wasn't too bad when I took none of my lost cards, didn't take any damage cards. I just tried to heal and keep moving, keep pushing forward. When we got into the other room, we probably had 3 or 4 turns left each, both characters, and they pretty much pummeled the guys in that room. So, oh, hold on a second. Okay. Just wanted to make my chat available. I made the mistake of yesterday. Okay, so when I finished the stream last time, I actually didn't know I was streaming last night. I said what I usually do is, like, after 3 tries, I stop streaming them. Well, that's the plan, and then I was just going to record them, and then when I finally beat it, I'll upload the one where I beat it, and. So last night I played it. I said, all right, here we go. So I go click record and started playing. Played the whole thing out. Didn't even bring, I didn't put my chat window up because why would I? It's recording, not streaming. And it went pretty well. It went smoothly. I went all the way through, and I got to the end, and I said, all right, I'm signing off now until tomorrow or till next time. Turned it off. Went over to click on it. And it says, stop streaming. I'm like, stop streaming? Why is that? Oh, no. I was streaming the whole time. So I guess I didn't have to upload it. But I looked at, and then I didn't have my chat window, so I went and looked at the chat window, and it was just a long line of comments from at least 2 or 3 people that were coming on and saying hi and making comments on the play. I missed the whole thing. So it was a Timbo, and I think one other guy who's been around a couple times. I feel bad. That I ignored him the whole time. I didn't know I was ignoring him. There's no real easy way to know you're doing that. Dang it. Oh well. Anyway. So here's what the deal is. I'm going to go ahead and do my my level up and collect my rewards. But first, let's go ahead and close this guy up. We've came in here. Royce made an awesome move in the last turn where he used one of his multi-move card that actually is a burner that you would lose, but it says this was late in the game. I had multiple turns to go, and losing this one card wasn't going to cost me too bad. And he basically shot into the room, shot all the way to the back of the room, and shut off not one but both of the switches on the first turn, so that those they never got a round where they were able to spawn new ooze. And then Adrian came in and shot one of the ooze, which immediately split. But it was pretty weak. So Adrian actually managed to kill one of the ooze, and Royce killed one of the other ooze. It went down really fast. We ended up killing them in a blink, that last room. But we did kind of plow through there. So we could say that the Adrian Royce, the battle kind of ended fairly convincingly at the end. The final switch slides shut. The final switch slides shut with a thunk, and the room becomes suddenly ill. The breeze stops all at once, and so too do the oozes. What few remaining slink back to their crevices, leaving behind splashed puddles and their thin, acrid smell. For a moment, nothing else moves but our heaving chest and the greenness thrumming in the dark. Time now for the door. Whoever made the thing certainly put a great deal of effort into the task. A large ring affixed to the center of the door, and this ring holds 6 smaller circular plates at even intervals. We reach out and touch one of the pieces and find it strangely cold to compare to the warmth of the room. We press harder, and a pained creaking echoes throughout the room. One of the plates giving an unwilling turn. We press harder and discover the entire ring spins as well. We spend a great deal of time doing this, turning the ring and the plates into different positions, but beyond making a fair deal of noise, the door refuses to budge. We look closer and see a number of symbols etched in the wall along the circumference of the device. Starting with the top and going clockwise, we see a skull, a scarab, a triangle, a moon, a star, and an anchor. They must mean something, but as much as it pains to admit, without further context, we won't be able to solve this mystery today. That's it. Our rewards? Lame. Rewards. Hey, Red Rhino, how you doing? The rewards on here are, not spectacular. So we get to gain 2 collective mushroom things. Maybe those are more rare. I don't know, but certainly nothing too spectacular. Okay, so let's get our goodies. We ended up doing this at level 2, which I think is a 3 times on the gold. Yes. Yeah. Well, this was just me wrapping it up. My last scenario was me beating it, so I just didn't actually complete the conclusion of the scenario last night when I did this. Last night, like I said, was a whole mess up. I didn't even know I was streaming last night when I did the whole thing, and I ended up ignoring a bunch of people who were talking to me. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12 gold. So yeah, that was a mess. So I just needed to wrap it up, and now we're getting our loot and stuff and parts, and then we're going to run back to Frosthaven and do a quick outpost phase. So we got 1 wood. We got 1 rock root. Now normally I'm working at this time, mind you. This is not something I would normally do, but I'm changing teams, and my current team, I don't have anything left to do. And I don't start on the new team till tomorrow, so yeah, I don't know which one. That must be. Oh, Rockroot's the fish. Okay. And metal, we got 2 metal. Oops, I'm putting it on Cresseth. Cresseth didn't even go with me. Oh, and another 2 wood. And so she can't have She can't have that rock root. Because the rock root, she wasn't there. So we got, oh, and then XP. So the amount of XP I got, that's the end of what that has. Oh, wait, nope. I got 7 XP for Royce and 8 XP for Adrian. And then, oh, we don't need this anymore. Put that aside. And then we got experience, which is only level 2, so they both get 8 more XP. Okay, so we got 16, 22, 28, 31. 31 and 75 is 206. Oh wow, she's about to level up again. Man, they level up. Leveling up is actually pretty fast in this. Well, part of it is it took me 5 turns and I just kept redoing it. So that kind of probably had something to do with it. You're leveling up after one scenario. I got to stop doing that though. I think I might cease to take experience for after the 3rd time until the finish. So 5 times is silly. I'm getting too much experience for that. 10, 11, 18, 24. Royce, 10, 19, 27, 70, 86. 186. He's a little further away because he didn't go on the mission with Cresseth. So maybe I send Royce with Cresseth. That ought to be a new comment. Or not, Cresseth and Royce go out on a mission together, and that'll help Royce get some experience, catch up a little bit to Adrian, and then Cresseth will get a little closer to level 2. It's got to be a better way to track gold on these people. The digital tracker would be better. Okay, off to town we go. So that one didn't even open up any. That one didn't even open up any new places. But it is number 9 on the list, so. What time is it? It's 2:09. Yeah, so I have to leave pretty soon. Like I said, this is supposed to be a pretty quick one. Hopefully it will be. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and put away, put these guys in their spot up in the X case here, or mage cage, just so I have room on the board. And then where's number 9? There it is. kind of interesting how they do this. So you got to try to line it up so you don't actually. You got to make sure you get the. There you go. Alrighty, Outpost phase. Gain resources. Got battle goals. You know what? Adrian actually got her battle goal. It was only one, but still better than nothing. Got a perk. It's one perk away from another. One perk mark away from another perk. So she might get two on the next one. Who knows? Let's see. Read the scenario conclusion. Did that. Read all scenario cards. Rewards. Got that. Gain 4 minus 2. Oh, you know, I haven't been doing that. I didn't know I forgot about inspiration. Inspiration is a thing, and I don't think I've been doing that I don't think I've done it since the first few scenarios. I can't even go back. I don't think I can even go back and do it because I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I didn't do it for the last two, which would be 2 inspiration. So we'll give myself 4 because I know I didn't do it last time. I don't know if I've done it, and that's like a weird one that I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give myself 4. But yeah, I totally probably missing like 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that. I don't know. I'm missing at least probably 2 to 4 more. I don't know how many more. But okay. Let's see. Scenario, update the map, done. Return to Frosthaven for an outpost phase, or play a linked scenario. Don't have a linked scenario. Okay. So now we just do our outpost event. Let's do an outpost event. That's the next thing. Oh, passage of time is next. Oh, we're getting close to, man, winter's. We're more than halfway through those. We're coming up in the last couple weeks of summer. Outpost event. Here we go. A group of mercenaries are strapping supplies onto a donkey-drawn wagon. A woman in gleaming armor stows a warhammer, ignoring the agitated old man nattering at her. Bah! Go on then, rush to your deaths. There's nothing up that mountain but an unmarked grave with your name on it. He scrunches his face, struggling. Or, I should say without your name on it, because it'll be unmarked and no one will find you. He turns to us. These mercenaries are abandoning Frosthaven to venture into the hills for adventure. Waste of good manpower, I say. The mercenaries certainly look to be on the younger side, still excited for a march outside the walls. A plucky quattrel gathers a crowd with notes from her lute, hopping onto the back of the donkey. How about it then? Who will fund our journey to treasure? So are they expecting us to volunteer? That's probably true. Well, I've done 10. I've completed 10, not counting the first, 9, not counting 0. So if you actually look at that, so was that 18? 5, 10, 14. I was right. I was off by 4. I don't know that you get them for session 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what should I what Adrian and Royce let's see, what are the options? Option A mercenary should be supported. Help them purchase supplies in return for a cut of what they find. The old man's right. They're walking to their doom. Try to stop them. Well, I'd like to say they're walking to their doom, that these guys are not as good as we are. But as you can well see, we aren't very good. If not for the fact that we have Cesar with us, our bodies would be rotting out in the cold somewhere. Cesar and his teleporting capabilities getting our bodies back to Outpost before we're dead. So yeah, these guys, I like to think that they're not as talented as us, but they probably are. uh, I, hmm. I think okay, so I'd have to say that Adrian's like, yeah, we should probably give him some money. And Royce says, "Pfft, I ain't giving them none of my money. These guys are fools. What are they doing going out there?" And Adrian's, well, what isn't it be better for them if they had some gold to get their job done? It's like, not my gold. Royce says, they want to go out there and die. Let them do it on their own dime. Adrian looks up at him and says, sorry. So we're not going to help them. Um, they try to talk him into got going. We stop an Orchard missionary as he loads the last of the meager supplies onto the wagon. He clearly hasn't seen much combat. We describe just how dangerous this could be. I didn't think of it that way. He walks off to talk with his companions, who start looking more concerned. Eventually he returns. Thanks for the dose of reality. My problem better off just joining the town guard. I guess we won't be needing this. He hands us the object that inspired their adventure. Gain one random side scenario and a soldier. What good's a soldier going to do us? We're maxed out on soldiers. We already got 6. Can I go over the max? No, I can't because the barracks only hold so many. So yeah, we can't. That ain't going to do us any good. But we do get a random side scenario. Whatever that is. I forgot how to do that. I only did that once before. How do you get a random side scenario? Oh yeah, I've got to draw a card, I think. I think that's one of these guys. Boom. 81.1. I don't know. Where do I put 81.1 at? It just says gain a random side scenario. Okay, well, 81.1. Do I just write it down on the campaign sheet? I mean, where do I write these things at? All right, I'll just write it down somewhere. 81. We'll do 81.1. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go read that now. Probably that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Let's go read that now. 81.1. We lift the massive trunk of stone to inspect it and note its specific wedge-like shape and smooth edges. This stone has purpose. We realize it is a keystone, the top of an archway, the stone on which all other stones depend for support. And somehow, though, we are not sure why. We know where it goes, or rather, what we need to do to get it there. As we meditate on it, a path forms in our minds. Instructions which, if we were to follow them, would lead us to the archway that is waiting for this stone. New scenario, Guardian Temple 110. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Guardian Temple 110. Okay, I've got like a whole bunch of scenarios I've got to try to get to here. So yeah, it's got to read the cards, Ken. Got to read. And that one's out. Wherever that one goes. I don't know where we put those, but I haven't figured out where to put the discarded cards. So, okay. All right, that's it. That's it for that. We did Passage of Time. We did our Outpost event. Now we do don't have any damaged buildings yet. Building operations, which would be building operations. Let's build something. Build and or upgrade something. Maybe another fence. I feel like it's time to get those defenses up. So we did a fence last time. Let's do another fence. Let's see if I can afford another fence. We are a level 2 prosperity, so we need 3 wood. 3 wood. Royce and Adrian. Yuck, 3 wood. All right. 1, 2, 3. And then what else do we need? 2 metal. And then we need 2 pelts and 10 gold. Yeek. Gold is the easy part, but all right, so we got a wall. Got a K. K wall. The walls don't give us any they don't give us any check marks. They don't like, they don't like build up our prosperity or anything. Well, it doesn't say on the map unless there's a card for them. I mean, truthfully, I haven't really looked in here. Is there a card for the walls? No, there's no card for walls. Is there a thing on here that says, because it upped my defense by 5. But it's really all it does. So it doesn't up your... Oh, you know what? I kind of figured these were in line with each other, but maybe they're not. Kind of thought the morale was in line with the defense, but maybe it's not. Because morale adjusts defense, but where is your town's total defense tracked? Oh, here it is, total defense. So it's plus 5 more. So we're at 10 right now. But yeah, I don't know. They do? All right, well then I should have two more prosperity marks if that's what that is. But because I know these cards will tell you, they say right on it, +1 prosperity. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Give myself. I got to buy stuff. Well, I haven't gotten to the buy stuff phase anyway. Oh, I guess I did. That's probably where I'm at right now. Well, we're in the level up phase, but I don't have anything to do for leveling up. And then we got create a character, initial benefits after retirement, brew potions, sell items. But you know, I didn't do these things. The building. Oh, that's part of the building operations, I think. So I got to spend 2 gold for a collectively. Oh wait, wrong one. Let's make sure I do the right ones. I do want to upgrade these, but can't do the barracks. It's nothing for craftsmen. Collectively buy up to a pelt for 2 gold. So we got to buy the pelt. What else we got? You can buy a medal for 2 gold. Yeah, we'll buy that too. Actually, Adrian's going to buy it because Adrian's the one who's... It's like you almost can't afford not to buy these things because they're just too rare. And 1 wood for 2 gold. I got to upgrade these, so I'm not spending 2 gold on them though. Okay. Done. Ah. And that said, only thing left to do is buy some potions maybe. Let's see what kind of potions options I have. Let's see if I can find something new. Okay. Cressith really needs to go with us so I can start getting her some stuff. But let's see here. We have... I have 2 of the rock root things. And I also have... Now, which one do I want to try? I think they can both buy 1. I think I can only buy 2 items, if I remember correctly. Brewing potions. So I think I can buy 2. So I want to try something different. Let's do the mushroom head and the wheat thing. Mushroom head and the wheat thing. Mushroom head and wheat thing. That's Adrian's surprise thing. So she's getting herself a cure potion. Okay, isn't that one of the things I already had? What else did I get? Healing potion and a renewing potion. Oh no, yeah, these are different. Cure potion. What number is that? 87. '86, 87. Cure potion. During your turn, remove 1 negative condition you have. This item can be used while you have stun or the other thing. That's actually kind of cool. I'll put one in the stock. Get rid of the wounds, get rid of the other crap that those guys put on you. That's nice. I might actually have to have Adrian buy one of those. Unfortunately, I can't carry too many. Well, they're level 4 now, right? So it's level I still can only carry 2. Never mind. All right. What does Royce want to try and buy? Options for later. This goes back. All right, Royce. What do you got? How about the pointy thingy mabobber and the mushroom head thing? Pointy thingy mabobber and mushroom head thing. Here we go. Frenzy potion. Frenzy potion. Number 94. Number 94. Nope. I have these out of order, by the way. It's like goes 50, 51, 52, 62, 64, 78, 99. It's like, what? Definitely not the order they're supposed to be in. So I don't have. Yeah. Wow, okay. 94 is not in that list. Uh, 94, here we go. During your turn, perform. Oh wow, an extra attack. It's like a finisher attack. Ah, dang it! I want you to die. One last try at knocking you out, my friend. Okay. Well, Royce got his new toy to pick from. I mean, you only get 2 right now, but it's better than nothing. Oh, I got to take off Royce's things he spent. And that's it. That's it. Outpost phase done. Next time we'll do a road event, and we will. Oh, by the way, I'm actually going to do my next thing. I'm going to do is my 10 scenario review. I'm going to give my opinions of Frosthaven. It's not going to be a live stream. I'm going to record it. I don't know what I'll do with it, if I make it fancy or not. But it's not really. It's just meant to be kind of a review after 10 scenarios. And what I think of how the game's gone, my feedback on what you can try, what you can do to maybe be a little more successful than I've been, but also how I feel about this game going forward. And then I'll do it again, like maybe every 10 scenarios, kind of see how I'm feeling as it goes on. But then the next time I'll be doing a road event and the next scenario. So Red Rhino, thanks for coming by and saying hi, at least during this little brief interaction. I don't do too many afternoon ones unless I have a day off, but it's good, so it's going to be rare that I do these, except for on weekends. But I'm going to head to a movie. My wife and I are going to go eat and go see a movie. Till next time, take it easy.